sometimes you get a sense that, perhaps, yes, this person did a podcast, but let's say nothing much happened afterwards from their side. I am always left with this question. Perhaps the guest was thinking, what is in it for me? Okay, this guy is asking me for a podcast, but I have a busy schedule. I'm already attending to my profession. I'm doing so many things. I'm giving time to my family. The pandemic is upon us and we have so many other different things to do in life. Absolutely. I mean, and I respect that. But this question always comes up, like I said, not explicitly, but you can probably get a sense of it, that probably the guest is thinking, what is in it for me?
Ranga, this is a very incredible question. I'll tell you the reason. I'll tell you very simply. Way back in 1994, when I was an associate professor of surgery, I got a call suddenly from one of the medical colleges to become an undergraduate MBBS examiner. When now some of my colleagues had not got it. It was nothing, but I had just met that particular gentleman in one of the conferences, and he had presented a paper, and I just got up to say that it was a very nice presentation. He remembered that, he remembered my name, and he says, why don't you come over to my college to become the examiner in surgery? Now, once you become an examiner in surgery, next, your another college immediately calls you, you become another examiner for another college. Slowly, you become an MBBS examiner in surgery. Your performance and your other things leads you to become an MS examiner. Suddenly, you find in your biodata that already you have been an MBBS and an MS examiner for about 20 medical colleges. Suddenly, they call you from somewhere in Delhi, National Board of Education, and then National Board calls you to become an examiner in surgery. What I'm just telling you is that small spark which led in one conference where I praised or just talked about a particular question. I'm not saying it should happen that way for everybody, but you never know who has got the potential to take you where. So that particular action, I will never forget in my life. That happened in 1994. And after that, I never looked back as an MBBS examiner, MS examiner, National Board examiner, inspector, MCI inspector, and so on and so forth. They were all linked and interconnected ones. Coming back to the issue of podcasting, similarly, this is an examinership or a thing in social media. I will take Ranga as one examiner. There will be so many other people like examiners in the social media. So imagine if somebody from the social media listens, talks, and then comes back to us and says, hey, I heard you talk about the doctor-patient relationship. I have a few more questions to ask on it. Would you like to be a guest on our show? Who knows? That may be a greater option for me to just get going. And you can probably target a newer audience in a newer place. The important thing is, you must not miss an opportunity for reaching out to the people.